it's me, Danielle, Danny Buttons, and I'm here today with the quarantine coloring tags. This is actually two separate tag videos that I'm kind of smushing together because I'm so incredibly late to the game. So I hope nobody minds, but I'm going to talk about the 5 supplies I would bring and the 5 coloring books I would bring into quarantine, which we are still in, obviously. Yeah. So let's just jump right into it. The first one I would bring is Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 3. I actually recently bought all 3 of these volumes. These are by April Amber. And this is what I am doing my husband color alonging in. So the split coloring. We're, again, doing pages in all 3, but obviously if I had to pick one, Book 3 might be my favorite. I really enjoyed the images in here. There's 2 of each, which is nice because if this was really one of the only books I could do, I could do the front pages by myself and the back pages with him. There's a sneak peek of one of the pages we've done together in this book. So we've tapped out all of the ones we want to do. And I'm the little Minnie Mouse shoes, and then he's the little Mickey Mouse shoes. And then we random number generator which one to pick. So hopefully you just recently saw my video of our last book flip through of the Jade Summers, and if you haven't, you should check it out. It's a lot of fun, but these are some of my newest books, and I'm really enjoying them. Okay, next book I would bring is the new Eerie book. This is not the newest Eerie book, but this is volume 2 in her tracing series. I'm not sure. I actually got this as an anniversary gift, and he ordered it on Etsy, and I don't know which one this is. So this is not the one I was hoping. I think this is volume 3. I don't know if this helps anybody. I was hoping to get the one with the festivals, but I accidentally asked for the wrong one. So this is the one that's like museum. Let's travel around the world history. Maybe that's the hint. But anyway, I have colored a few pages in this book. Hopefully you didn't just see. And what's special about this book is the line work is incredibly light. So when you're done, you can't really even see the lines. So I did this with paint, watercolor, and I actually messed up on her face. Yeah, so I like this, but I'm also confused by it because I don't know, it looks a little bit weird to me. So then I just recently did this, which is another sneak peek of my wrap-up for June, and I actually just outlined it. So I went right over the lines with fine liner, and I thought this was actually a lot of fun to do and definitely a unique experience. So I decided I want to do more of this. So if I'm still in quarantine, I'm going to be working out of this book some more. Okay, the next book is 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. I love her books, especially these mandala books. I've actually controlled myself, and I don't have too many yet because I want to get through these as much as I can before I keep buying more. So, 100 Beautiful Mandalas. These are all circle mandalas. They're all different, and they're a lot of fun. I've just been going in order. So, I have finished, oops, that's my computer, 30 pages in here so far. So, I still have 70 to go. That can keep me occupied for a long time. I really love just finding a color palette on Pinterest, picking 5 colors, and going in here. It's very mindless if you want it to be. And it's just a nice and easy book. Then I have Yippee Kawaii by Danny Banani on Etsy. She's Fun Usual Suspects. I recently got this book too, and I absolutely love it. It is incredibly cute. Mandala Magic Volume 1. She has a test page. These are all mandalas, but made up of things, so little chibi people or kawaii people. There's a page I did in there that I showed you last month. As you can see, these are all dinosaurs, and I just really love the attention and time she put into this book. Obviously, the images are incredibly cute, but each name is really cute. It has the space to color test. These are all printed 8x10 in case you want to cut them out and frame them. And I love it so much. It's like mandalas, but next level. I like mandalas because they're easy to just go, so you can just keep following the pattern. So this is a little more difficult in the sense that you have to color match a little bit, but I do the same thing of just picking the same maybe 5-ish colors and then repeating them throughout the whole thing to keep it cohesive. I've just been having a lot of fun in here, and I can't wait to do more pages in this book. And then finally, for books, it is Color Quest Cityscapes. So this is the third in this Color Quest series, and I just got this one during quarantine too. I actually got Animals and Cityscapes. This one, I bought them both from Barnes & Noble because Amazon had been sold out for a really long time, and I was worried that these weren't coming back in stock because this is a relatively old book at this point. And I don't know if anyone else noticed, but at the beginning of quarantine, like, everything was going out of stock and saying, oh, we don't know if it'll be back, temporarily unavailable. So I was really nervous because I really love the original book. So I actually got this one and Animals during quarantine. But Animals I got about a month earlier, and I already finished like 7 pages. And this one is brand new. And I only finished 1 page, which I guess I'll spoil that too. So I finished this page. This one's actually weird. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. This is a good example. So the slices are different than the other books. The other 2 books were the same size pieces. Okay, so the first book was basically like all triangles or all squares or all circles or whatever it may be. And then the second book was almost half squares or circles or triangles, and then the other half was like mosaic style. So the new Color Questopia books that everyone's getting, it was like that. So it was all about the same size pieces, but the pieces were all different shapes. This book is different from both of those, and like each piece is very definite. So it, like, the pieces look like the buildings before you even color them. So I'll have to see how this one goes. But I'm obviously excited to have it, and there are still a number of pages that are, these are just hexagons. I know it's very hard to see, so hopefully you understand what I'm saying. But I really love these books, and obviously this is a massive, massive book. So these pages take a long time. Like, sometimes they take me 2 full days to do, and this will be the only thing I'm working on. So it's definitely good when you have a lot of time during quarantine. So let me try not to hit my pod. So those are the 5 books I would bring. Now for the 5 supplies. Okay, so first supply I would bring is my Color It gel pens. These are the glitter gel pens. I love them. I'm pretty sure when I got it, they were about $25. They're sometimes $30, but basically you get the case included, and then it is, I want to say 48 colors of glitter gel pens, and they are so incredibly glittery, and they're very nice. And it also came with the 48 refills, and now I recently bought another set of refills, and the refills were $10. I think that's a really good deal because that's essentially 48 new ones for only $10. The barrels are labeled in there with the numbers, so it's really easy to find the refills, and I just really love these. I use these in my mandala books, almost every single mandala I do, and I use these as accents pretty much everywhere. So there's that. Okay, then I guess I bring my Prismacolors. I say I guess because I've kind of been on the outs with my pencils right now, so we'll see. But I even have the 150 set, and I probably would still bring the 48 set if I had to choose. I've never used up my supplies because I've always been very particular that I feel guilty when I'm starting to use up supplies, and then I just will buy replacements, things like that. So I'm getting low on a lot of these, and I'm really proud of that, so I probably would bring these guys. Also, I feel like I'm talking so fast today. I apologize if it is too fast. I'm like out of breath from the excitement about talking all of these things. Take a breath. We're okay. Okay, the next 2 things I did not bring the whole container of. They're big. I just brought little samples, and that is my Crayola Super Tips. These are what the Super Tips look like. A lot of people have problems with these because they do not have names on them. So I actually swatched them. These are just little label stickers for labeling garage sale things, that type of thing. And I colored with it and then put it on here so you can tell what the color is in there. Some of them don't match their lids very well. I just grabbed a handful of these. The best thing about the Crayola Super Tips are the price, honestly. So I have the 120 set of these, and I want to say it was around $20. And obviously that's a great deal. They don't last forever, but for that price, they seem worth it to me. 120 set is a lot of variety. I also have the 50 set. I feel like you can get the 50 set for like $10, $12. So this is definitely nice. A lot of these colors are what I use in Color by Numbers, things like that. So I recommend those. And then I have my Cali Art markers. I absolutely love these. These are my first ever like alcohol markers. And I think I have the 80 set. I'm not sure how many I have, but I'm definitely putting the big boy, I think it's a 180 set, on my wish list for my birthday. I got these for my birthday in 2018, and some of them are starting to dry up because I use them so much. So we're getting close to needing a new set, and I can't wait. These are a broad like chisel tip and then a fine nib tip. They're double-sided, obviously. They do have names on them, but I also just look at the numbers because they stand in the case. So I've swatched all these by number, and that's how I pick them. These also don't necessarily match the lid perfectly, but I use these in my mandalas, and I've been using them in the April Amber book, so coloring with my Samuel, my split coloring. Obviously, as alcohol markers, they'll bleed through everything, so you can't do it in everything, but I use them when I can. And then the final thing I'm going to show you is another one of my favorites. I really like watercoloring. I've had a lot of fun with it, and I've been trying to get better at making my own colors. I'm not really good at backgrounds yet, but we'll get there eventually. So, the ones I'm showing you are the Prima Marketing watercolors. These I actually got at a Scrapbook Expo. That's why they were that price, but you can get them on Amazon. There's a whole bunch of these, and I actually have 2 sets, and then I put both of the sets in the one container, which I'll show you. So this is the classic. This is the container they come in. It is super compact. It has the ring, so you can hold it like a palette, which is really nice. And then it opens this way, and it has mixing pods. It has the swatches right in there. And then it opens that way, and it has more mixing pods. And there are your colors. So this actually comes out. I don't know if I'm going to get it. No, I don't want to get it right now. I just did my nails, to be honest with you. But this whole thing comes out, and there's more palettes underneath. But what's nice about these is this is 2 sets combined. I think I had to leave 4 out of the other set. But if you can see with these colors, like I left one of the browns out because that would have been 3 browns. I left one of these out because there was too much of that. So I have an extra case of these for... If I get another set, I can just combine those 2 and blah, 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 blah. I love this. I've really been able to do a lot with these colors. I just, as you see, mix them right in here. I've been like learning different combinations, and I highly recommend those. And I use with that a nice watercolor brush. Mine is nice and dirty and old, but the water is right in there, and you can just squeeze it out to keep it going. Mix right with that. That's all you really need. Whew, so there's that. Those are what I would bring with me. This is what I've been having a lot of fun using. And honestly, I'm probably going to color a mandala right after this. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I've been having so much fun watching other people's videos. I really love tagged videos because it's a good way to find new people. And hopefully you're finding me from this video. So if you do find me and you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And hopefully you'll come back, and I'll see you again soon. So thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.